Sup, everyone? Casual Talk here. Today, I'm going to be talking about how today's family isn't the same as it used to be. I can attest to this because I went through it and I'm still going through it now as long as I live. I don't really talk about cases like this, but this is something that I believe other people should point out and address because it's like I believe it's not only an American issue, but there's other countries going through the exact same thing. So I am going to label this as a global issue, especially because of social media, which is to blame, but to a certain degree. If someone is handed millions of dollars, if you let the money have you and control how you change and how you think, then you don't have the money. You let the money have you. That's the same thing with cell phones and social media today, Facebook, etc. All these apps, these dating apps are even distracting a lot of people. Technology is advancing so much to the point where people are spending more time on their cell phones and on technology more than ever. There's a disconnection in society, especially between people in your family as well. Family values have become more selfish, where I even realized when I used to be around my family all the time. I'm going to make a separate topic about this in the future, where I would always get together with them, always get together with my cousins, my nieces, not my nieces, but my aunts, my cousins, uncles. Um, Most of the time, I would go to church with most of my family, and I had a good relationship, which I thought I did with my cousins, especially because I grew up around them as well for growing up with my mom and my sisters as well. And now I realize getting older, there's a separation because of my differences. And when you have a lot of major differences between family members, they're going to think as you like you're crazy or you're just weird or you're like the black sheep. You know what's going on. You see things for what they are, but then they want to deny it all day one. You even call them out about it. You even give them hints, and they act like they pretend as if they don't know what you're talking about. This is what what I went through with a lot of people in my family, and now the only people who I would get in contact with or have contact with is two of my sisters, my parents, and that's about it. My mom, my dad, and my two sisters. That's it. It used to be my one of my oldest sisters, my cousins, my grandma, my aunts, uncle. Nope, it's not like that. You ever wonder why a lot of people, as they get older, they it's not that they feel some type of way, but they have a sense of sadness and disappointment, especially within their family. Family gatherings today are so fake. They're all built over the social media hype and the marketing. This is what I mean by the social media hype. Social media hypes up Christmas, Thanksgiving, right? Those are like the main holidays that family would get together. All the other holidays, uh, not so much. But from what I remember, the only times I will get invited over from my cousin's side of the family, with my cousins, my aunts, right, uncle, right, it would only be during the holidays, and that would be just Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that's it. And the main thing that they would always talk about is college. What are you doing with your life? Where do you see yourself in a few years? And they will base you off of that. It's not genuine. What kind of family presentation is that? What does that make anyone being a family of? Like, for instance, I brought this up a long time ago in one of my videos. There was a time where there was a lot of friction between myself and a lot of people in my family, right? I felt like I had no one. I was on rock bottom. I was trying to get myself together. I didn't have a GED. So I asked one of my oldest sisters for help. My oldest sister, I didn't grew up so much with, but because she grew up with the same cousins that I've been growing up with, right? She sees them more as a brother and sister than me because of the separation. This is another problem with family. When you have a lack of connection, especially when you're trying to have that connection and just get in contact, keep in contact with family, right? And some people in your family, the other family member may not have the same desire as you, or may not feel the exact same way as you, or think the exact same way. They put themselves in a position where they feel a bit above you, superior, because when it comes down to family, there's also gossip. There's also gossip on, oh, she's a whore, he's a whore, she did this, he did that. And especially when you have the family members that rely on you, they would say he said, she said. And then the time when you're around them, like, hey, what's up, Uncle Brad? What's up, sis? Everyone want to distance themselves from them. They want to act funny. They don't give them their side of the story. But you could tell the shift. As you get older, you're going to realize this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you who are subscribed to my channel and who watches my videos, you're old enough to understand and see this for yourself. Family today is not genuine. It's not real family anymore. And a lot of things today, when it comes down to family, it's built off today is built off of how much you make and your status. That's it. It's funny how as soon as that one family member is successful, they're making a lot of money, they got a nice house, a nice car, all of a sudden a lot of people in your family like this, right? They want to come around finally, they want to visit you. Now they want to say hi to your kids, acknowledge them, acknowledge their existence. They want to finally say, "Wow, you made it." Like if I was incapable of actually doing anything. So it was never genuine. Family sticks together. Family helps each other out. It's like in a family today, it's every man for themselves. Selfishness. It's like the rest of the world, the ways of the world. This is why it's important to be set apart away from the ways and the thinkings of the world, because when you let the world influence your mind, you become the same as the world. Because my family, a lot of them, right, they claim themselves as to be so-called Christians. Would an actual Christ-like person, would they move away from one of their family members because they're just trying to get by in life, because they need the help, they want to make it? Seriously, you have to think about this and give it thought. Family today is not 100% genuine. It's built off money and status today. That's the type of love you get. If you don't got no money or status for them as you get older, then it means nothing. It means nothing. But in this day and age, people are doing whatever they can to survive, even if it's wrong or not. Even if it's wrong or not wrong, okay? I'm just keeping it real with all of you. At the end of the day, family today don't mean nothing at all. They only want to come around when they need you. They want to. A lot of the times, there's family members that only want to come around when they want to use you. They need something from you, or to just have a shoulder to cry on for themselves. I have family members that are like this, and in many cases they try to act like they're trying to hide it like it's not true, like they're Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. They could do no wrong, but it's true. This is the reason why when I found out about the truth, especially from the Bible, right, the biblical principles, they're not following it. A lot of people from my family, they, especially my cousins, right, they are celebrating Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving, all these pagan man-made holidays. I don't celebrate none of these holidays because of the background dark origins that relates to these holidays, and they also does not align with the Bible. They align with the ways of man. The ways of man is the ways of man, is the ways of the devil. It's not the ways of God. God did not say to celebrate holidays like the heathens did. He did not tell us to celebrate him through Christmas in Christ. No, that's not the case. People in your family will try to argue that answer. They would make an argument over that. And what's sad is that a lot of family today would rather fight you and rather argue with you instead of just getting to know them, building a relationship with them. Family today is full of crap. It's rare for me to see a genuine family, like a husband, a wife, children together, uncle, cousin, mom and pop. You don't see a big family like that go out for dinner, stick together. I used to enjoy talking to my cousins. I used to enjoy it all the time. Yes, I understand if you're focused on school, our relationships may fade. Some things you can't help. Some things you can't help on what happens, because there are instances with some family members where you just check up on each other once in a blue moon, and as long as you don't hear anything back from them like that, then everything is okay. There's some people that actually has that mindset as well. There's some people out there who has a family members who has that same mindset. Correction, to have that same mindset. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's unfortunate, it's sad. I had a lot of good memories with my family growing up, but now these days people are not really like your family anymore. And you even have some friends or people that'll treat you like a family better than your own family. And especially for myself, in my case, do I miss that connection? Yes, I do. Would I, if I had the differences between choosing family and God, I would choose God first, of course, because without God, there's no possibility of even having a family. This is the reason why a lot of people likes to look for wives, husbands, and they get married and then they have children in wedlock. And then they start their own family. Then they want a big family to just have a connection, that stability. My wife and I both have the exact same thought process when it comes down to family. And family today is not the same at all anymore. It's not. Family members today are not genuine. They don't care about each other. Everything is fake. Everything on social media is fake. A lot of things are fake. If you know any genuine families out there, let me know, because if you are truly a genuine, humble person, why do you have to show the world that you're a great father, you're a great mom, you're a great uncle, you're a great aunt? Why do you have to show the world that? Why can't you just show it through God? He's the one that mainly matters. Family today is crap. I miss having a real family. The only family I got right now, I just speak to two of my sisters, my mom, my dad, my wife, and my two kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm talking about the earthly perspective, because many of you could say, "Oh, well, Jesus is like family. God is like family." Yes, that's correct. God is family. I understand. Of course, He comes first, but I'm talking about in reality, in general, with the general public, people today, millennials, Gen Zs. There's no family values. Popping kids like it's candy from this guy, this guy, this guy. That's not family values. Having a connection and growing together and having good memories. going through the storm, being genuine. That's family. Love, that's family. Hey, we're going to stick this through, little bro. That's family. You don't hear it like that now. A lot of family members are competing against each other. They act like enemies more than family. They act like they're strangers more than family. And there's family that you may have that you didn't know that were related to you that don't even know you at all. And they won't even care to even know you either because they don't care. It's understandable in some cases, but truth be told, you have to be realistic and real honest with yourself too. Family today is not 100% genuine. It does not come from the heart. It's all about it's about competition, competing against each other, making enemies, envying one another, jealousy. It's fake smiles, talking crap about you behind your back. They only want to come around when you're successful, when you're doing good, but when you're not doing good, as you get older, they don't want to be around you. They don't want to help you. They want nothing to do with you. It's very rare that I hear family members even come out of their way to help a lost family member out or someone who's homeless within their family. Isn't that crazy? If I was homeless right now, God forbid, I don't wish this on myself or nobody. My family, if they was to hear it, especially I'm from my cousin's side with my uh, cousins, aunts, uncles, I bet you they would not come out and be like, "Hey, bro, I got you. I'm gonna give you all this money. You could come by my place. You could spend the night at my place as long as you like until you get yourself together. You have kids." Nope. It's more like, I don't care. That's your business. That's your problem. And this is what pushes me even more to get myself together, do what I'm supposed to do as a grown behind man to make sure that I don't ever treat my kids the exact same way that I was treated growing up as the black sheep in my family. I saw them for who they are. And many people out there just choose to ignore it. They know the signs is there, but they just choose to deal with it because they don't want to feel alone or lonely. My life with God is more important than my family. If they don't want to be in the truth, they're not interested in getting themselves right with God. They're not going to be genuine. They're not going to care about me the same way I would care about them. It hurts, but I have to let them go. The only thing I could do is pray for them. And I got to focus on myself and the family that I got. Family today is not the same. And the further we move into technology, the further the devil will corrupt technology, corrupt the minds of man, and move people further away from God and from family as well. And this is where sin kicks in. This is why there's such a disconnection in society as well. People are so afraid of each other, not trusting one another. There are good people out there who could be a better family member more than your brother, your sister, your uncle, you name it, a mom, a dad. Many people don't got that. Their parents may be alive, their biological parents, but a lot of the times there's cases out there where people don't even know them or those parents don't care about those kids at all. It sucks and it hurts, especially when you grew up around genuine family members who you thought was genuine. Correction, right? Who you thought was genuine. They really loved you and care about you. But the moment you're in rock bottom, you're feeling that life, and when they're doing good, they look down on you. This is what happened to me. And I know, and this is what my wife said. I bet as soon as you get yourself together, a lot of people in your family is going to want to come around. And the doors will be open, but it's not going to be the exact same way. I will address myself. I will speak up. And if they don't like it, they know where to go. The door, the exit. They don't have to come back because this life is not for them. It's not about them. It's about God. But at the end of the day, guys, family today, the traditions of man really corrupted the ways of what family means today. Family is it's not real out here like that anymore. I rarely see it, and it's not genuine as much as it used to be. Family values, I'm keeping it strong with the family that I got between my wife and I. Other than that, I'm praying for the best for those out there who's going through the exact same problem as me. This is Casual Talk here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.